Lovely. Okay. Well, good evening, everyone. We are very excited that you have taken time out of your precious evening to tune in, join in, and learn more about health and different protocols and food and pathways that can support you on your health journey, wherever that may be. Rikyrah and I have a lot to share in a short window of time, and we will honor your time and have this call be about 30 minutes. So we'll be done about 7:30. So a little bit about myself and the intention and the purity of the protocol and products that we're going to share about before I pass it to Rikyrah. So my name is Shay, and I am a mother of 3 daughters. I have a full-time job. I also have many other jobs, run my own business, doing different events, teaching yoga and meditation, and also supporting people through different holistic pathways and healing journeys using herbs and superfoods and different movement-based activities. About 2 years ago, so a little bit about my story, I was having some health issues. I have always considered myself a pretty healthy person, active lifestyle, former athlete, ate, diet primarily of fruits and vegetables, plant-based. But I tend to run a little thin with all the different activities and projects and hats that I wear. I have a go, go, go lifestyle. Well, that type of lifestyle, also being in kind of a fight or flight response that can be triggered by that kind of go-go lifestyle. It's taxing on your nervous system, on your adrenal glands, and it caught up with me. So it came to a point where I was having some extreme fatigue. My allergies was something that were pretty heightened at that time too. I wasn't eating as well. I wasn't eating like full nutritious meals, just kind of little snacks here and there. My eating patterns were not consistent, so they were all over the place. I got a cold. My immune system was weakened by just my overproductivity and like go 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 lifestyle. I got really sick, lost my voice for a while, had a lot of congestion and mucus in my system, and couldn't knock it out. No matter the different teas and tinctures and remedies that I tried, elimination of dairy, which I no longer eat. So I did all the things that I knew how to do. A friend approached me and shared with me these superfoods, these products that really, what she shared with me resonated. I was like, oh, okay, well, I might as well try these supplements. I have different vitamins and herbs that I take on the daily, but there was something different that she had mentioned about these products, being that they're vine ripened and raw and micronutrient dense. So a part of using the products, there was the opportunity to do a 30-day lifestyle transformation, a cleanse, a detoxification. I knew my gut could use some support, which would then help my nervous system. And so use these products, did this 30-day ultimate lifestyle transformation. And let me tell you, right away, I felt a huge, huge difference. The energy levels were remarkable. I could sleep better. My gut felt better. I removed parasites gently, the healing of the colon. So I started to feel the difference within my gut microbiome, as well as just mentally and physically. And so loved the products, felt incredible using them. And yeah, it was a really beautiful journey, and I continued to share that journey and continue to use the products to this day. And so these products that we speak of are from a company called Purium. And what Purium stands for is purity and premium. And what's really beautiful about this company is their mission, if someone's coming into the room, is to eliminate human suffering, which is a big task, but it's doable. The more minds and the more people that come together to share the knowledge of health and wellness, regenerative health, regenerative agriculture, we are in the right direction to end human suffering, which suffering is optional, given the right tools, the right environment, the right wisdom. And so one of the big things that Purium and these products have is, like I said, everything is grown in regenerative soil. So regenerative agricultural practices and principles that work with that natural biodiversity of the soil, which is all about adding more nutrients in than are being taken out. So we have lots of different products out there, supplement companies, vitamin companies. A lot of those companies use isolate, so isolated chemistry within the formulations and the manufacturing of their products. And the one great thing about Purium is everything is raw, everything is pure. The food is wind dehydrated and vine ripened. So everything has a nutritional value that you would get in food because of the way it's processed. So there's no isolated chemistry that then create free radicals and imbalances in the body within the product. So you feel that vitality and that vibrancy when you have them in your body. And that has to do with the regenerative agricultural practices. So again, it's really important to any company that you're supporting, or if you're exploring getting a supplement or a vitamin, look into their farming practices and how much time and energy are they putting into putting more nutrients in and love and care into the soil that the food is actually grown. And as some of us probably know, our soil is only 1% of the Earth's soil, is deemed nutrient dense. So unfortunately, because of the overtoxicity amongst the planets, environmental, and the things that are being sprayed on our food, which is glyphosate and Roundup, a lot of our soil is depleted. So it's a movement to move into these agricultural farming practices to bring more nutrients into the soil as it originally was before fast farming, chemical farming began. The products are all live, I said, sprouted, non-GMO, and organic. And another beautiful thing about this company and the integrity and the history really is that the founders, Dave Scandival is a founder and he lobbied for the USDA organic label on the product. So one of the original people that made it possible for us to have organic food that's tested to be organic. It has those practices behind it. I'll hit on glyphosate real quick too. So, and before I do that, just the importance of detoxifying and cleaning the body. It's really, really important. And I could go on and on about this because what you don't eliminate, you accumulate. And the fact is, so many people, and I've been guilty of this in the past too, is we spend a lot of money, especially this time of year, springtime, spring cleaning, clean your house, clean your car. We spend money and energy on cleaning things, organizing things outside of ourselves. And so we forget about the body actually needs regular detoxification too. Our cells eliminate waste. And if that waste isn't properly being eliminated through the different elimination pathways, such as our colon or lymphatic system or kidneys, then things are going to build up and we're going to start to have symptoms of dis-ease in the body. And so detoxification is really important. And because of glyphosates, which is Roundup, and then as it's sprayed, so it was introduced in the 70s for industrial chemical fast farming. It's been patented as an oral antibiotic, which essentially just kills all the organisms and bacteria that plants need to thrive and that work to our benefit. And so billions of pounds of glyphosate goes into the environment every single year. And it's water soluble, so we can't always escape it. It's in 75% of our air, water, and soil. And so one of the beautiful things about one particular product that Rikyrah will hit on shortly is that there's a product that will remove that. It's clinically proven to remove glyphosate, biomimetic, from your body. And once you do that, you do feel the difference because you're bringing in the nutrient dense foods, you're healing the gut and repairing the gut and the tight junctions in the gut lining, which eventually wear and tear from the non-organic and the chemicals, non-organic food and the chemicals that we always can avoid. So with that, thank you again for joining us. And I will pass it over to Rikyrah to share a little bit more about herself and to share with you about the protocol that we've been using to support people to vitality.
Thank you, Kelly. Always love hearing you. Hello, everyone. My name is Rikyrah. I am a full-time mama here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Aside from that, I'm a yoga teacher, Kuko African dance teacher. I've worked with herbs when I lived in California. I have really been into the health field when I actually learned, well, when I was around 22 years old, I was dealing with depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, suicidal actions, where I almost tried to um, end my life at that moment. That actually was the life that was actually the moment where my life began. So I, fast forward, I did a lot of searching, self-searching about myself, discovery about our food and our systems. So when I actually came back to Minnesota, I ended up doing yoga teacher training and really focusing on what I wanted to do within my practice. Now, fast forward, I had my daughter in 2018. And by the time she was about 18 months, that was when the whole pandemic situation had happened. Everything had shut down. I was a full-time mom. But I was also going to different yoga studios, being able to kind of check plate things out. And I was very, very much depleted in postpartum. I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what that entailed, but I was depressed. I was anxious. I wasn't sleeping well. I was tired. I was exhausted, brain fog, all the things bloated that you can think of. And it was really, I was suffering. I almost shut down. I really kind of wanted to lock myself in my house and not really actually talk to anyone. But then a friend of mine really shared with me a great opportunity and some really great foods that she wanted me to add into my life. And she was a yoga teacher. She was a mama. So I really, really, took into what she was saying. And I really, it was because I believed in what she was eating, her integrity, and so the quality as well. So I will say that as I bring in these beautiful, amazing superfoods, so in your ultimate lifestyle transformation kit that you do get, it is a full 30-day food supply. So when people talk about supplements or vitamins, this is actually your whole food source. It's your micro, your phytonutrient, your rich superfoods that are grown in regenerative soil. So that means that they are actually 150% essential nutrients rather than getting your organic foods and your conventional foods at the store. You're spending about $125 for organic food, but you're getting about $25 of the actual nutrients. So I don't know about you. I don't want to be wasting my money on food that's actually not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So that's why I ended up adding in these amazing superfoods. So our first one is our super aminos 23. This is, I'm not gonna lie, it's like one of my favorites. They're all my favorite actually. But this is your vegan protein. It is your um aminos. It absorbs into your bloodstream within 23 minutes in your body. It's the most proteins our body can use is about 17 to 34% of, and the rest, our kidneys have to work really hard to eliminate. So as what Kelly was talking about, what you don't eliminate, you accumulate. So we don't want to be accumulating anything that's supposed to be in our body. We want to be eliminating everything, and then what is stayed in is actually absorbed in nutrients. It's also 99% bioavailable. Your kidneys only have to eliminate 1%, which alleviates a lot of stress in your body. Your body actually is not supposed to be overworked from all the complex sugars, the foods, the grains, the pastas, the meats, the dairies. Those are your complex sugars. Your body doesn't really know what to do with all of that because it needs to actually work in a restful form. So it's really, your super aminos is great for your liver. It builds muscle and supports your muscle repair. It burns your fat and is great for your long lasting sustainable energy. Even if you don't work out and you're on your super aminos, you will get a toned body. You're talking to a mom who does not go to the gym, but I have a 6-pack thanks to my super aminos. The next one is your power shake, which is considered your liquid gold. This is where normally it came in a container. However, Purium is actually plastic free. Woo woo! And we've saved at least, I think, over 135,000 pounds of plastic from going into the ocean from being made. And we actually are switched over to our biodegradable compostable packaging. So if you do not get your plastic container, that is because you are able to get your biodegradable. And the great thing is if you can put it in your jar. Look how beautiful the living foods are, the green color. It's a fast superfood on the go. It's deeply nourishing at a cellular level. It's your phytonutrients. It's pure, organic, raw, sprouted, alkaline. It's your fruits, your veggies, your grasses, your algae, your phytonutrients, which are nutrient dense foods that are high in antioxidants, which you actually want to be living a thriving life. They're wind dehydrated at 60 to 80 degrees, which keeps all the nutritional and enzymatic value. It's grown in regenerative soil, like I mentioned before, which is hugely important because that is how they take care of their food. They take care of their food like you were to take care of your child, with the utmost care. You would not put any alcohol in your child or any poisons in your child. That is the same thing of how they do from seed to plant. So that's your nourishment. Then you have your biomedic that Kelly had mentioned, which is the game changer right here. If you're not familiar with glyphosate, please go check out Kiss the Ground. You can also check out Dr. Zach Bush. Glyphosate has been sprayed on our food, like she said, in the 70s. It is what is ripping our cells apart. Our gut microbiome is actually being destroyed because our food has been sprayed with poisons and toxins, and that's what's causing the tumors, the cancers, the autoimmune, the IBS, the chronic pain, the chronic fatigue, the joint pain, the Alzheimer's. All that has to deal with your gut. This here detoxifies the glyphosate, the chemicals, the heavy metals out of your gut within 74% in 6 weeks with just one capsule. On your transformation, you do this 2 times in the morning and 2 times in the afternoon. Your super aminos, you do 5 super aminos in the morning, 5 in the afternoon. If you want to take a little bit more, you can. However, you do have the amount for a 30-day supply. So the biomedic itself, when you do take it, you might notice that there might be some black poop that comes out. I'm going to talk about it, but that's because all of the toxins that has been stuck in our body for however long, however our age is, has been in there. It's coming out. And then it starts to repair the gut microbiome so that you can actually start to absorb all of the nutrients. This is one of my favorite things here. I also give it to my daughter. You know, it helps her poop. It helps her be able to have her kidneys filtered. And it is one of the most amazing herbs, foods that you can have. And then we also have our apothecary. So I don't know if you sleep very well. I don't know if you've been dealing with insomnia. I don't know if you dream or not, but I will say our organic tart cherry is one of my favorites to have. I used to drink all the time. I used to be a heavy drinker, whiskey drinker, vodka drinker, tequila drinker, all that stuff. I don't drink anymore. But I will drink my apothecary at night. And I know Kelly likes to drink her apothecary in a wine glass. So if you want to be a little fancy with it, it is 1 serving, which is 2 tablespoons, equals to 30 organic cherries. And that's the same thing, equivalents and equals to 80 organic blueberries. And it helps the body produce natural melatonin, balance your circadian rhythm, which is actually where the body will regenerate itself, is through your sleep. So if you're not sleeping well, then that's probably a problem. That's probably what you're noticing if you're feeling a little off balance. Your sleep is how you regenerate your cells. So make sure that you're trying to get that good sleep, all right? Your tart cherry, which is high in anti-inflammatory and anti-aging properties. It's really great for your skin. So it's like your collagen, joint pain. I will say that I've noticed that my skin looks so much smoother than it did when I've been on these superfoods for about almost 2.5, 3 years. And they have been amazing. If you are someone who gets antispasmodic, if you deal with a lot of nerve pain, take about 4 to 6 tablespoons. It will be the same thing as if you were to be taking ibuprofen, Tylenol, Midol, or whatever for any pain relief. You want to have your organic tart cherry. Definitely love that. So now that is part of that's the core 4. That's your maintenance that you would be doing after your transformation. Now, the difference that is added into your ultimate lifestyle transformation is your Super Cleanse R. Your Super Cleanse R, which it lasts 10 days, and you do it 2 times per day. So it is not recommended for pregnant women or for those that are nursing. It is not harsh, but however, they are herbs that are detoxing. So it's the same thing. You want to be detoxing and putting detox or anything metals into your baby's breast milk. So they're powerful. Oops, excuse me. They're powerful but gentle. They're colon and parasite cleanse. We all have parasites, so we all need to understand that that's something that we really need to take care of. And pretty much, if you have a pulse, you have parasites. They usually are on contaminated food, water, and services. We can't avoid them, but we can make it to where we can eliminate them and create more of a healthy environment within our body. Also, the super cleanser are ancient and powerful herbs that support and detoxify of unwanted pathogens. So now I'm just going to quickly go over our Kelly. I don't know if you want to make me host so I can share my screen.
Yes. Are you not able to share? I did create a setting where you can. Okay, perfect.
Got it. So now the question is, which pack do you want to get? So we have our ultimate lifestyle transformation, which I already mentioned everything in this pack. And then we also have our ultimate lifestyle transformation and performance. So because the time that we have, I'm not going to go too deep on the performance, but I will say I have the ULT in performance, and it is amazing. I don't work out. However, I do consider myself an athlete because I'm a mama. I'm a full-time mom. I'm always running on the go. So what the difference is that you do have in this pack is that you have your MVP Sport Vanilla and your MVP Sport Chocolate. That's your protein, your pea protein. So it'll really help you before your workouts, or to make sure that you are having those full calories within your foods. You also have your Can't Beat This, which is amazing. Your Can't Beat This is your when dehydrated beets. It has herbs in there. It's really amazing for those who are trying to fight that caffeine kick or the coffee kick. This is a great pre-workout. I love to have it every single day just because, like I said, I'm always on the go. You have your Aloe Digest, which is a really great digest for your stomach. If you're feeling like you've maybe eaten something that's not really good for your body, the Aloe Digest is amazing. You have your Cocoa Hydrate, which is actually your Gatorade, but your natural hydrating Gatorade. In a regenerative form, it's wind-dried coconuts, turmeric, and black pepper, so your body can continue to eliminate any unwanted pathogens that are no longer needed in the body. You have your super xanthan, which is great for recovery. It's really great for eye repair and eye recovery. And then you have your stainless steel bottom. So what you would just do is go to your ultpack.com. Whoever brought you here can definitely help you walk through the steps. And then you'll click on the ULT, you'll click add to the cart. And then you see that it is, so for when you break it down, $11 a day comes to $3.29. So $11 we spend on coffee, we spend on pastries, we spend on certain things that we might not necessarily need to help sustain, but we do need our health. We do need our health. We need that in order to be successful in our business, to be successful in our creativeness, and to be successful just to be and help our gut really function. Because if our gut is not healthy, we are not healthy. We are 90%, our gut is 90% of our serotonin, our hormone. So you continue. It will ask you to set up a smart order. So the smart order is the smartest thing that you can do. It will save you money. It will give you the most rewards that you can on your transformation. And it will ensure that you have 25% off by ordering every 30 days. So you have someone that wants to do a transformation with you. You can set up your smart order. They can set up their smart order. You think that you're about to run out of your power shake, boom, your smart order is already set up for you, so you don't have to worry about that. And the person who is helping you will set up a call with you so that if you need to shift anything, if you need to change your order, you're more than welcome to do that. And it's a 60-day money back guarantee if it's not working for you, resonating for you. So that is what our ULT, that's our ultimate lifestyle transformation. We also do have an affiliate program with it as well. So if you love what you hear, if you're really into just learning more about regenerative health and you're just not really sure where to start, or you don't know anything about regenerative health, that's amazing. I didn't know anything about regenerative health. I became part of this beautiful community, and 3.5 years later, now we are I feel better than I ever did in my entire life. So that is something that we also have. I just wanted to share that. I'm going to pass it back to Kelly. Thank you so much. If you have any questions.
Hey, thank you, thank you. I love that. I love listening to Rikyrah's story, the passion, the energy, the excitement behind, how the products, how the food. We don't even need to call them products. It's food. It's live food. How it's impacted her body, mind and body and spirit. And I relate to that too because that's been my experience. It's been a game changer and it's definitely changed my life. So thank you for that, Rikyrah. We are close to the 30 minutes of the time, and just want a quick highlight too, the business opportunity. If any of you are looking for additional streams of income, or this information just resonates and you are passionate about sharing regenerative agriculture and health and wellness and supporting people through changes and eliminating dis-ease in the body, then this may be a great fit for you. We'd be happy to talk more about that if any of that is resonates and you're looking for additional ways to bring in streams of income. With that, thank you again for your time. I'm going to stop the recording. We can take a couple minutes for some questions before we let you go.